Yo, 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 yo. Surreal, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. We were talking about the internet, and I have to tell you this, and this is one of those things about the internet. Like I say, you can make up anything on the internet, but a reality check has to set in, right? And this is a reality set. Sean Gilmore on the True Tank board, he had put up a thing about why don't we have a muscle tone versus Hall of Fame, puppy thing or whatever the case it was. And you know what I mean? And I guess he meant it in the terms of competition, but let's just be realistic, people. And this is why I say that I have taken a different approach because it's two different things, man. How can we have a This is the thing. How can we have a competition? How can we have a competition? I base my dogs off of confirmation, off of health, and adequate bulliness. What do they base their dogs off of? A stack off. I can't win stack offs because I don't like for my dogs to be overly wide. You know what I mean? For their proportions and their dimensions to be off in that way that I'm gonna have a super wide dog with a long ass back. I don't do that. My dogs have to be able to breathe. My dogs have to be able to not be pissing and shitting in the ring. They have to have confidence. I temperament test. We do two totally different things. It can never be a competition. I'm a person who catches all kind of flack for the community and everything for talking about healthy dogs matter, and they talk about this is about money, and basically we wouldn't do this if it wasn't about money. That was basically for real his words. Like, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't about money. You know what I mean? Their dogs are known for dying at a young age. They're known for high level heart murmurs. They're known for, like I say, the breathing issues. They're known for overheating inside air conditioned buildings. My dogs are known for living long lives and being somewhat a little bit ratchet. You know what I mean? It's two different things. You cannot compare these two different worlds, And that's all due respect to everybody on the True Tank board, and maybe I'll post this video on True Tank. But at the end of the day, it's something that cannot be done. And in this community, that post entails the biggest separation that we have in this community. You have one set of people who absolutely do not care about the health of their animals. And you have another set of people who are all about doing things the right way, health testing, longevity matters. I'm not breeding certain flaws. I'm going to do it the right way. This is what it is. You have one set of people who, you know what I mean, wow factor, you should just stack them off. This is an incredible dog. Even though we know they got a high rear, we're going to act like we don't notice the fact that they pulled the dog's legs all the way back. But then you see the video and you want to ignore the video because you're willing to lie, knowing that this dog is not of the quality that it's supposed to be. Then you have another group of people who are breaking their dogs down and pet homing some that are not of a certain quality and trying to do things the right way. These are two worlds that just cannot coexist. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. It's not even a debate. Like, one thing that I said, and it sounds horrible, but the one thing I've always respected about Bashar, more so than I've respected about anybody else in that community, is that he's honest. Bashar will tell you in a second that I'm here to make money. This is it. He literally said, I don't care about dogs. I'm here to make money. And he's making his money. He's like the Donald Trump of bullies. He comes in and he's an honest liar. He's coming right in and he's telling you what's going on. You know what I mean? Whereas, a lot of people in our community are all about the money, are all about the clicks, are all about these certain different things. And the truth of the matter is that they oftentimes try to hide behind the fact that they care about the breed, that they care about healthy dogs, but then you're willing to go and breed unhealthy dog. It just doesn't, it just doesn't resonate with me, Is like I told y'all, none of this shit is personal. You know what I mean? I can be a very, very serious guy at times. And it's not personal. If it was personal, we would make it personal, and then y'all wouldn't see it here. It had to be a different situation. This is about dogs. It's about a passion. This is something that I love. I love to see people with good, healthy dogs. I love to know the fact that a lot of my puppies and different things that have went out have gotten to the point of being family pets and sleeping on couches and wearing cool little sweaters and doing, living a good life, and that's what I'm about. They're about money, they're about clout, they're about, it's not, if you're a true dog man, it would bother you to know that you're adding in genetics that will make your dog sick, that will cut your dog's lifespan, you know what I mean? That will have your dogs checking out at an early age and add all kind of dysfunction, it's just that it's none of this shit is personal, man. I keep telling y'all this. It gets personal when people want to try to call me out my name and different things of that nature or whatever. Then it's getting personal. But I'll talk about dogs with y'all. It's like that. I'll talk about dogs with y'all, but it's gonna have to be a real dog conversation, not, oh, such and such likes this, everybody want this, this is what's selling, this is what's fire, y'all jealous because y'all ain't making no money. That's not real dog talk, man. And it's not a reality, because real dog people in a lot of cases have dogs that they could sell. I've had dogs that I could have easily sold for way more than the basic six figures, you know what I mean? But I care about my dogs. I've had at least 3 dogs that I've been offered, you know what I mean, 6 figures for, and higher 6 figures, So they stayed here, you know what I mean? They stayed here, Now, of course, one of them was murdered, but they stay here. That's just we're different like that. Not everything's for sale. We do what we do out of passion. We do what we do out of love. You know what I mean? Don't be quiet. I'm on video. But she don't care. But at the end of the day, we just two totally different types of people, man. You have people who actually care about this stuff. Then you have people who are just actually, you know, they don't. It's just that simple. It doesn't bother them to see these dogs checking out at 2 years old. It doesn't bother them to see all of the things that are going on with the dogs at these ages and stuff. It just doesn't. And for whatever reason, I don't think it ever will. Meanwhile, you got a large group of people who actually still care and want to compete and want healthy dogs. And I talk to a lot of y'all, and y'all are very, very serious about that. That thing is annoying. But it's the differences. This is why I say I'm not arguing with these clowns no more. They get to create fiction. You know what I mean? They get to tell y'all that, Denzel was just a horrible dog now. Okay, Denzel's legacy is cemented. No, nothing y'all can say about the dog is going to change anything. His productions, all of y'all have his blood. Literally, all of the hating ass people have his blood in his yard. He's a Nationals winner. He's a 3-time champion, the first ever 3 registry champion. He's won under several judges, including a judge who has graced the Westminster ring. He is what he was what he was. I'm not going to defend Denzel. Denzel is what he is. You look foolish trying to talk about one of the greatest dogs in breed's history. And you look foolish pushing and promoting bad dogs and health issues, you know what I mean? And trying to do this comparison shit. It's just not working. I'm just being realistic, and I'm not taking shots at the True Tank board or nothing. I'm just giving y'all a reality check. And the reality check is that you can't compare those dogs to these dogs. Y'all want to make the original American Bully insufficient just for what? What is the purpose of that? What is the purpose? What is the driving force? And I'll talk about that in the next video. But nah, we can't have no competition. We can't have no competition. Competition can only be when 2 individuals or 2 or more individuals are on an even playing field by set rules, and we know what we're going for. And you have 2 individuals who are definitely not alike and are going for 2 totally different things. So that competition would never work. It would be nice to be able to compete, but nah, it's never worked. We got totally different morals when it comes to dogs. But that's for everybody who wanted to ask me about that competition thing. It's never gonna happen. Until next time, much love. God bless. Peace.